Kimiko had 150,000 shares of common stock outstanding on the first day of the current year. On July 1st of the same year, it issued an additional 60,000 shares of common stock to shareholders. The company had 20,000 shares of non-convertible cumulative preferred stock. What is the number of shares that Kimmy should use to calculate the current year's EPS? So the first thing we need to ask ourselves is, what is the formula for calculating EPS? That is going to be net income over our preferred dividends over our weighted average common shares outstanding. Next thing we need to ask ourselves is, what is it that they are asking? And they are asking for what is the amount of shares that they should use for calculating our EPS. That is going to be our WACSO amount. So starting out on January 1st, we had 150,000 shares outstanding. On July 1st, we issued an additional 60,000 shares. However, this is the most important thing regarding the 60,000 shares issued on July 1st. It is issued on July 1st, meaning that only half the year has gone by. That's the time period that has gone by when we're going to use to calculate our weighted average common shares outstanding. So that 60,000 is going to be multiplied by 6/12. Why 6/12? 6 months have gone by, January through July. So 6/12 is going to be multiplied times the 60,000. We're only going to be adding 30,000 shares to our weighted average common shares outstanding. Final thing we are going to consider is going to be the preferred stock. Are we going to be converting the preferred stock into common shares? And the answer is no. And why is that? It's because our common shares are non-convertible cumulative preferred stock. Non-convertible being your key word there. We're not going to be converting those into common stock. So we're only going to be adding the 150 plus the 30,000. So that is going to be 180,000 shares of common stock that we're going to apply to our weighted average common shares outstanding. Answer is D.